But first, let's begin with CBS 4's Kerry Codd. He is live in Plantation with how this all went down today. Kerry.
Well, Rudabeh and Elliott, the feds say this was the result of lightning-fast investigative work. They say they were able to identify a fingerprint on one of the envelopes containing one of these devices, and that matched with the suspect here, Cesar Sayoc. Investigators were able to track him to this auto parts store in Plantation today and make this arrest just 5 days after that first explosive device was delivered. Tonight, Sayoc is in federal custody and facing the possibility of spending decades in prison. Cesar Sayoc walked out of the FBI headquarters in Miramar Friday afternoon, accused of mailing at least 13 explosive devices to prominent Democrats and critics of President Trump. Hours earlier, Sayoc's arrest unfolded on State Road 7 in Plantation, outside an auto parts store.
We just took him into custody.
In this surveillance video from the scene, just above the center of the screen, you see a big flash. That might have been a flash bang device.
Like, you guys need to lock the doors. I'm like, what's going on? And they said a bomb just went off.
The feds swarmed the area. They arrested Sayoc near his white van. Part of the van is covered in pro-Trump material, alongside photos threatening violence against Democrats, as well as criticism of CNN. The FBI took the van to their headquarters for analysis. As far as a motive, U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions said little.
He may have been appears to be a partisan, but that would be determined by the facts as the case goes forward.
The FBI said even though the devices did not detonate, they could have if exposed to heat or pressure.
These are not hoax devices.
And it was a fingerprint on one of those envelopes that cracked the case.
They uncovered a latent fingerprint from one of the envelopes containing an IED that had been sent to Congresswoman Maxine Waters. We have confirmed this fingerprint is that of Cesar Sayoc.
Once they uncovered that fingerprint, federal agents used video surveillance near a South Florida postal facility to identify Sayoc. Then they used an electronic device to ping and track his cell phone. That led to his location, and investigators moved in. Sayoc has a lengthy criminal history in South Florida, dating back decades, and has been an outspoken supporter of President Trump on social media. Some of the envelopes he's accused of sending to the president's critics contained a chilling message inside, according to the criminal complaint filed in the case. It says certain of the mailings included photographs of the target recipients marked with a red X. The FBI says this investigation continues, and it is possible that there are more of these devices in the U.S. mail system. Sayoc is expected to go before a federal judge in Miami on Monday. If he's convicted of these charges, he could face up to 48 years in prison. Live in Plantation, Kerry Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.